Caro family, Cabo, and welcome to Orisa Prayer and Meditation with Iya Funlayo. We are giving honor to our ancestors today. It is also Ose Abatala, Ipa Orisha. We are giving thanks to the mothers and the fathers. It is Hoodoo Heritage Month, and we are grateful for all of our lineages represented by each one of you here. Let's get it. Sister Naila Lafiani. Elfin, good morning. Obato Zenobia. Auntie Franita. Too blessed to be stressed, you know it, we are. Ill Eagle, blessings. Sister Michelle, we are lifting you up in prayer. Praying for your complete restoration. Queen Meme Caro, Asia, blessings. Keish, good morning to you. Mahogany, blessings. Kimberly, Tyrese, good morning. Urban Mist, Ade Joker, Amami, good morning. Obato Yadira, blessings. Sunflower, good morning, darling. Naja, Christine, I'm staying on point. Listen, we got to keep it right, keep it tight. Jen P, good morning. Always good to see you. Jessica, Kehinde, Aisha, Queen of Forces, good morning. Alien Black Girl, big peace to you. Everett, good morning. Auntie Rosalind, good morning. Cameron, good to have you. Shantae, Brother Yero, Caro, Ama, blessings. Ajira, Malita, it should be Bato, Omami, Sonia, good morning. Malika, Ty, peace to you. V2G, Dr. Kiana in the building. J Mac, good morning. Elder Bishop, Talma, Nivea, Elizabeth, Philip, good morning and peace to you. Ifakemi, Camila, Ifafu Miguel, Bato, Diane, Ifafi Mobe, blessings, Jamar, Lady Diana, Natasha and Grace Obato, Menhati, good morning, Auntie, Furaha, blessings, Laura, Rhonda, Ifashina, Keko Mika, Ro, Stephanie, blessings, Ayo, good morning, Brother Darif, Sweet Lady, Falokun, Yawokaro, me, myself, and I. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And welcome once again to Orisa Prayer and Meditation with Iya Funlayo. It is me, your favorite scholar priestess, Iya Funlayo, PhD. So blessed, thrilled, honored, happy, glad in my spirit. You already know. I'm happy because I'm here with you. Yes, you. Tashala, you, Ifakemi, you, Whitney. Good to see you. Alafiani, Mara, Watomo, me. Good to see you. Adia, I am so blessed, happy, glad in my spirit to be with each of you. I see some new names in the mix. I'm so grateful and welcome. If this is your first time with us, please do not let it be your last. You are already a part of the family just by being here today. Uyelwa, good morning to you. Good to see you. Good to see all of those too that I was able to meet and hug up on in person at Buku Hoodoo last weekend. It was such a beautiful, beautiful time. And I am still riding high, and I am so thankful to be able to connect in with our ancestral wisdom today. It is Oseo Batala or say Egungun, or say Shapana. All of our divinities roll deep. They share their worship days. We give honor to the father of white cloth, to the patron of Ile Ase Ire. And as always, we give honor to all of the mothers and the fathers. We already know Baba Eni, Iseseni, Iyani, Iseseni, Isese Labota Kato Borisha. We give honor to all of the mothers and the fathers. We give honor to each and every lineage represented here. I lift up the father of my dear sister who has just transitioned. We send light and elevation to his spirit. We send light and elevation to the spirits of all of those who have transitioned recently. We just pray for them to be welcomed into the spirit realm with jubilation, and for them to never sleep a forgetful sleep. Listen, as Africans, we don't say rest in peace. We say that our ancestors should never sleep a forgetful sleep as long as they have descendants on the earth, that they should continue to be here, that they should continue to walk with us, that they should continue to eat with us, that they should continue to drink with us, that they should continue to jubilate with us as long as we are here. And then once all of their descendants have gone, then they can go and we can all rest together. But while we're still here, we want them to never sleep a forgetful sleep. We want them to never forget us. We want them to continue to walk with us. We want them to continue to talk with us. Ashe, 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 ashe. So I pray that each and every one of us are able to hear clearly from our ancestors and know that they are always walking with us. Remember that we are the first altar. We contain their DNA. Some of us got their faces. Some of us have their body shapes. Some of us have their laughs or their eyes. We are the first altar to our ancestors. Row! So we lift them all up today. I do well. Thank y'all for the compliments. Y'all know y'all be making me feel good. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you, Afua. I am grateful. That's the light of the spirit. Good morning, Iya Iris. So good to see you. Lauren, KG, Kimberly. Good morning. Yellis, Ori, Ashe. Good morning, Ambi, Felicia. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Tanya, good to see you. Christine, blessings, blessings. Yes. We are just so grateful for each of you, for all of your ancestors, for each of the lineages. We send honor and upliftment back and back and back and back and back and back and back all the way to the beginning of time. And we bring forward the gifts that we were given from our ancestors all the way from the beginning of time. And one of the things that we know our old folk always tell us is not to eat everybody food, right? That everything ain't for us to be ingesting and taking in to our bodies. And there's a brief story, right, that talks about this ancestral wisdom from the Odu of Okanran, Irete. And it tells us that there was a time that all of the different parts of the body were coming from the spiritual realm, and that they were all going to the diviner of heaven to find out who was going to be the most important body part when they got to the earth. Who was going to be the most important? Who was going to be the one that would get sacrifices first? Who was going to be the one that everybody lauded as the most important out of all of them? This lets us know, listen, competition is built into us, okay? It's natural. Even the parts of the body were competing before they got here. Once they got here, thankfully for us, they all cooperate, right? They coordinate and they cooperate. But there was a time that they was feeling competitive. They was checking in with the diviner of heaven to see who was going to be the most important and who was already ordained from the spiritual realm to be the most important among them. Blessings, Allison. And so the feet went to the diviner of heaven, and the feet said, look, I already know. Come on, Bliss, we got to coordinate. The feet said, I know that I'm going to be the one that is blessed from heaven to be the most important, because I'm the one that's going to take these humans where they got to go. They can't do nothing without me. They'd just be sitting there and they wouldn't be able to get nowhere. So I got to be the one. And the diviner of heaven did the divination and said, feet, You are important. But not the most important. But still, blessings to you on your way, and go on down to earth, and you're going to be a part of the body, and you're going to hold it down. And the feet went on down to earth and came to be a part of the body. Next, the knees came, and the knees said, well, I know the feet thought the feet was important, right? But do my divination, because I know I'm going to be the most important. I'm going to be the one who helps the legs to bend. The feet think that they need him to walk. They need me to walk, because otherwise they'd be walking funny, all straight-legged and everything. I'm the one that bends. I let them get down to get things off the ground. I do a lot of things. So I know I'm going to be the one that's the most important. And the diviner of heaven divined for the knees and said, knees, you are absolutely important. You are vital. However, not the most important, but that's okay. We all got a place. We all got a place, right, Laura? We were walking around with pigeon legs with no knees, but the knees still, blessings, my sister. I says, almost good morning. The knees weren't the most important, but still vital, right? Not being the most important doesn't mean you don't matter. Just, it means you're not the first in line. And so the arms then came, and the arms came for their divination and said to the diviner of heaven, listen, I know I'm going to be important, because without me, right, they won't be able to carry nothing. They won't be able to hug each other. They won't be able to do any of that. So do my divination. Let's see. I know it's going to come out that I'm the most important. Blessings, DCL. And the diviner of heaven, divine for the arms, said, arms, you are certainly vital, and you're going to make a big contribution. However, you're not going to be the one that is the most important, or the ones to receive sacrifice first. And the arms said, all right, that's cool. As long as I'm in it to win it, I'm cool. I'm a part of it. The arms wasn't hating. The arms was like, all right, I'm going to go ahead. And then the hands came, and the hands said, well, look, the arms thought they was important. Me, do my divination. Look, without me, they won't be able to pick things up. They won't be able to cook. They won't be able to touch things. I'm going to be the one that's the most important. And the diviner of heaven did the divination for the hands and said, hands, you are vital. Listen, you're going to make a wonderful contribution. However, you are not the one that is the most important, but you're going to make a vital contribution. And here's your abo that you need to do to make sure that you are going to get the props that you deserve, because every part is going to get the props they deserve. And you go on ahead, and the hands went on down to heaven. And then the heart came, and the heart said, look, everybody else got to step aside. Listen, I'm the one. I love all of y'all and all of that, but I know I'm the one. This divination is going to show that I'm the one who comes first, right? I got to beat. I got to send the blood around the body, the feet, the knees, the hands, the arms. Can't none of them do nothing without me. So he sat on the mat all confident, said, come on, show me that I'm the one, right? I'm the one. And the diviner of heaven did the divination for the heart and said, ooh, heart, wow, you are incredibly vital. Blessings, Neo Bato. You are incredibly vital, definitely vital. However, you still will not be the one to receive sacrifice first. You are still not the one, right? You are not the one. You won't get the trophy, but you're still vital. Listen, heart, you have a very important job. No other part could do the job you do, baby. But still, there's another part that's going to receive sacrifice before you. And the heart said, that's cool. I'm still important. I still matter. It's all right. Went on down to earth. Now the head comes in, and the head, of course, the head was like, listen, I know everybody came out looking all long-faced and disappointed, because it's me. I'm the one, I'm not going to brag about it, but I'm the one, I got the brain. I'm going to think. I'm going to help them reason. I'm going to help them see. I got the eyes in me. I got the ears with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not rolling alone. So clearly it's going to be me. So go ahead and just do the divination, and I won't gloat. I won't gloat when it come out. I'm going to just accept it, and, it's going to be all good. And the diviner of heaven did the divination for the head and said, head, wow, you are so important. You are so vital. You You got the eyes, you got the ears, like you said. You're very, very important. However, you're still not the one. It's not you. You're not the one that's gonna receive the sacrifices first. But you are so vital. You're so important. And here's an E for effort and all of that, and go on down to the spirit, to the earth, and be a part of the body, and you're gonna be on top of the body. So you almost there. There's only one that actually surpasses you and who's going to get the sacrifices before you, right? If I feel maybe, however, thank you, sis. All right, you are not. And so finally, who comes in to sit on the mat very humbly, not even saying anything? All the rest of the parts came in loud, saying they thought they was gonna be the one. Who came in and sat on the mat? The stomach. The stomach came in and sat on the mat. Said, I'm here for my divination. I'm here to find out what role I'm going to play when I get to the earth. And the diviner of heaven, before even doing the divination, before even pounding Ikim, before doing anything, said, stomach, you are already preordained. I don't even have to do the reading. I'm going to do it to find out if there's anything further that you need to do. But you are already preordained to be the one who is the most vital and who is the most important and who will receive sacrifices before any other part of the body. In fact, animals, humans, every creature on the earth will have to give you sacrifices first. And every day, every other part of the body might receive sacrifices at different times, but you are going to get sacrifice each and every day. And so the diviner of heaven did the divination and said, okay, well, you are already preordained to be the most important, but here's a sacrifice that you can do to make sure that you get what you're supposed to get quickly, right? That, of course, we know every day you're going to receive sacrifice, but here's a little something that it comes even more quickly. And the stomach was given a small carving knife that was a part of the ebo. The stomach was told to offer a carving knife and cowries and other things for sacrifice. And the diviner of heaven gave the stomach back one of the carving knives and said, when you use this, when you scratch them from the inside, they will have no choice but to listen to you, and they will not be able to think about any other thing. They won't be able to think about if their feet hurt. They won't be able to think about if their arms are tired. They won't be able to think about their knees being creaky. They won't be able to think about their head being soft or hard. The only thing they will be able to think about when you scratch them from the inside with this little knife is you, and is giving you the sacrifice that you are supposed to have every day. Ashe, 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 ashe. And this is why there is a Yoruba proverb that says there is no God, there's no divinity like the stomach who receives sacrifice each and every day. Each and every day, it is the stomach who receives sacrifice. I say. And so, of course, there's so many lessons in this. First of all, the lesson of humility, that oftentimes the ones who think they're the most important, the ones who think they got it going on, are typically not the ones. They might be important. Everybody's important in their own way. But often the ones who come in loud is wrong and strong, as somebody said up there, right? First of all. But secondly, very, very importantly, and this is one of the reasons why I love our ancestral wisdom, because it is so practical. Listen, the stomach is the most important divinity for every creature on earth. If we don't eat, ain't no heart gonna be beating. We're not gonna be walking nowhere. We're not gonna be hugging nobody. We're not gonna be thinking about nothing, right? Our ancestors understood this, and our ancestors understood that practicality comes before anything. If you're hungry, you can't be down on your knees praying. If you're hungry, you can't think. If you're hungry, you can't work. If you're hungry, your heart's not going to beat right. If you're hungry, your brain's not going to work right. And so this is one of the reasons, blessings, my sister Rachel, Omo Eshu. This is one of the reasons why hospitality and feeding people is one of the most important virtues of African philosophy, right? Don't think that it's a simple thing. When Africans, we as Africans always feed people. What did our old folks say? Baby, did you eat? Did you eat something? And every time we feed people, every time we offer something to eat or something to drink, we are making a ball to the stomach. We are feeding not only that person as a human being, we are feeding the divinity within that person. We are feeding the spirit of that person. We are feeding the divinity that lives within their stomach, right? We are feeding their ancestors. Yes, come on now. We are feeding every part of their lineage. It goes beyond just the physical food, understand? And our ancestors understood this. This is the biggest part of our epistemology as Africans. We understand that we, come on, psychologist sis, with the serotonin, come on, regulating the mood. Yes, listen, the stomach, right? Our intuition comes from there. Our energy center comes from there, right? So every time we feed someone, we are making sacrifice. And this is also one of the reasons why we don't eat everybody food, right? Our old hoodoos, our ancestors, our old folks, they will tell us, don't eat everywhere. We gonna eat before we go, right? You better eat at the house before we get there, especially if you going somewhere where you know that folk ain't thinking too well about you or might not like you. You especially can't never eat nothing from somebody or some place that you know does not have your best interest at heart, because ultimately that is poisoning yourself. Even if the food itself is not poison, there's an aspect energetically, right, of poisoning ourselves by eating things from places where that food was not cooked with love, where that food was not cooked with good intention, where that food was not cooked with the highest of energies. And so it's very important. And of course, we know that this is metaphorical as well. We're talking about physical food, but we're also talking about the food of the spirit, right? We can't go and listen to everybody. Come on, we can't go and take everybody's advice, because that's a form of eating as well. That's a form of taking in energy as well. We can't go and be around everybody, right? We can't go and take in everything everybody tells us. We have to be discerning about where we eat from, both physically and spiritually. We have to be discerning about whose energy we take in, whether both physically and spiritually. We have to be very discerning. And again, this is the magic of our ancestors, and it's so simple, right? We wanting to make things complicated. It could all be so simple, but we'd rather make it hard, right? We want to make it hard. We want to do 10,000 rituals. We want to ring bells and jump up and down and shout. And when there's time for that, there's a place for that. There's a time for that, and there's a place for that. But understand that the simplest thing that we got is being discerning about what we are taking into our bodies, being discernment about whose words we're listening to, being discerning about whose energy we are allowing ourselves around, being discerning about where we going and what we doing with ourselves. Come on, you already know, sis, right? Being discerning about what energetically, right? And when we're, yes, absolutely, Lady Diana, it's on social media, movies, TV, music, all of these things are forms of psychological eating. They are forms of intake. They are forms of eating. And so understanding, like when people say things like, oh, well, there's nothing but negativity on social media, that means you're following the wrong people, because your timeline is whoever you choose to follow, right? And so that means maybe you need to do a little overhaul, because mine be filled with prayers. Come on now. My social media feeds be filled with funny jokes and prayers and pretty pictures. And there's hardly anything negative that I see when I log in, because I curate and I choose whose food I'm going to intake on that medium and on every other medium, right? And so it's very, very, very important for us to understand that we have the power to discern. We have the power to choose. We have the power to curate everything that we take into our bodies. We have the power to be discerning, yes, and take the takeout as well, right? So many of us eat outside of the house a lot, and making sure that, even when we eat from those places, and don't get me wrong, y'all know I'm a foodie, I love to eat, right? But I definitely feel into the energy of a place before I go and eat there, right? Definitely feel into the energy, definitely do a little, of course, prayer over it, of course, before taking it in, right? And understanding as well, this is why food is one of the primary offerings that we give to the Orisha, that we give to the ancestors. We continue to feed them. We feed them with the yams. We feed them with the greens. We feed them with the beans. We feed them with all of the goodness of the earth, because they continue to walk with us and continue to eat with us and continue to move with us in that way, and continue to commune with us as a part of the family. Ashe, 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 ashe. And so our statement today is, I feed myself well. Let's put that in the chat. I feed myself well. I feed myself well. I only take in that which is good. I feed myself well. I feed myself good food. I feed myself good energy from other people. I feed myself all of the things that are going to uplift me and keep me energized and keep me healthy. Yes, Dr. Kiana Allison, Sankofa, Blessings, Sonia, Afua, yes, Bliss, Tifashe, Malika, Iya Isis, Sunflower, yes, Lauren, Fruquan, Blessings, Adia, Latanya, Elfin, Brother Yarrow, Felicia, Alma, Sweet Lady, Nivea, Ifa Kemi, yes, we're feeding ourselves well, Aisha, Keish, Zenobia, Mara, Stephanie, Rhonda, we're feeding ourselves well. Tashala, yes. Christine, we're feeding ourselves well. Tama, Darif, we're feeding ourselves well. Keish, Ambi, Laura, we're feeding ourselves well. We're having discernment. Krista, Fatumata, yes. We're feeding ourselves well. Yes, Iya Isis. Tanya, we're feeding ourselves well. Shanaria, Astrid, we're feeding ourselves well. Elaine, Simone, we're feeding ourselves well. Jamar, CJ, Aaliyah, we're feeding ourselves well. Yes, we are feeding ourselves. Whitney, Yadira, we're feeding ourselves well. We are being discerning about what we take into our body. Understand, Grace, yes, Rhonda, we feed ourselves well, yes, and others as well. Ashe, y'all know I love to feed folks. You know I love to cook folks. Yes, cook for folks. Yes, and cook them too. Look, I'll be eating, but in the physical, right? And this is also, listen, this is why I love our slang. You know, I love pop culture. LSD thoughts, blessings. We're feeding ourselves well. Fakemi, Jessica, Buyelwa, Makava, Farouk, Furaha. We feed ourselves well. Lady Diana, we feed ourselves well. You know, I love pop culture. You know, I love young people. You know, I love slang, and I love all the terminologies and the wordplay. This is why when we talk about now, when people are doing things good, what do we say? They ate, right? This is why we say that they ate, because eating, right, is that first place of sacrifice. It's the highest thing that we can do. It's a form of, we have nourished ourselves. We have empowered ourselves through what we take in. Look, right? She ate. We ate. I love that. I love that. And that is ancestral. That's ancestral energy. Talking about having taken in something good, and in turn, being able to alchemize what we take in and bring it back out as something that is special, something that is beneficial, something that is attractive, right? We eating, we out here, we eating. Listen, we eating. Listen, you know how we say in Harlem, we eating. We all eating. We doing good. We're doing well, right? As we say that up north in NYC that we eating. We all, if I'm eating, we all eating. We doing good, right? We are feeding the divinity of our stomachs. We are feeding our souls. I love it. 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 I love how our ancestors come through us in all of these things that we do. Again, don't think it all got to come through in hymns and chants and what have you. Sometimes, right, it comes through the things that we say to each other, right? Just as friends on the road. I share. We know that most precious element, the most important thing for all of us to take in is that precious element of water. We know that water shall fellow way omilo alo. If we want go wash, yes, it's water we go use. Shall fellow sebe omilo alo. If we want cook soup, it's water we go use. Oh mio, so we say, Omi tutu, Ashe tutu, Ana tutu, Ile tutu, tutu laroye, tutu bobo egun, tutu bobo risha, tutu emil, tutu bobo wa, tutu ori. Come on and touch that ori. Yes, now we know what Ifa says. If we need a house, we gotta ask our ori. And if we need a spouse, yes, we gotta ask our ori. And if we need that money, yeah, you know we've got to ask our Ori, because it is only through our own Ori, of which our stomach is a part. Don't forget the head, the stomach, and the feet, all a part of Ori. That is where we get the discernment about what to take into our bodies, what to take into our spirits, what to take into our souls, so that we can alchemize everything and have beautiful outcomes and create and do all of what we are meant to do as we walk the path of our destiny. Asheo Mojuba Mojuba Olodumare. Ọba Terere Kaiye. Mojuba ti ojo, mojuba ti orun, mojuba ile ogere afoko yere. Mojuba Rumila Eleri Gun. Mojuba Ibarumole Ojukotun, Mojuba Ibarumole Ojukosin. Mojuba Okanlo Yirin Woirum Mole. Mojuba Koda, Mojuba Sheda, Mojuba Rebelutufe, Mojuba Wani Afinjoye, Mojuba Egun Ile. Call your ancestors. Egungun Bawashe. Egungun Bawashe. Iba egungun mo pe egungun bá wá ṣe. Bàbá ẹni ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ni, ìyá ẹni ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ni, ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lábo ká tó boríṣà. It is our mothers and our fathers who are our Isheshe, and it is Isheshe to whom we pay homage before any other entity. We give thanks and we give praise. I do. Mojuba Ori, Mojuba Baba, Mojuba Yeye, Mojuba Wonala Seki, Mojuba Bobo Bobo Orisha, Mojuba Teshua Daranika and Losoro, Mojuba Baba Miobata La Epa Baba Rubo Epa. Orisha wepa mole baba mi mojuba oshunye oreye ye mojuba shango kawo kabiyesi mojuba ogunye ọmọ mariwo ogunbe mi obi oshedeni akoko mojuba oshose ode mata mojuba mobeji mojuba egbe mojuba bobo orisha kinka mashe. Let no harm, hurt, or danger come to anyone listening to the sound of my voice. We say kinka mashe and the names of anyone we want to bring into this sacred cycle of protection right now. Remember to pray for those who pray for you. Remember to pray for yourself. We say kosi tu, kosi arun, kosi epe, kosi ofo, kosi olopa, kosi idina, kosi wahala rara. Let there be no problems whatsoever for anyone listening to the sound of my voice. We say funwani orire, fún wa ní ìlera, fún wa ní àlàáfíà, ire owó, ire ọmọ, ire àìkú, fún gbogbo wa. Àṣẹ o. Àṣẹ, àṣẹ. So, Iba Eshu, Adúpẹ́ o, Rao. Yes, so we give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks. Ro, we give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks. We are just so grateful. We are grateful for one another. We are grateful for all of our wonderful ancestral wisdom. We give thanks to our ancestors for teaching us the importance of eating good, teaching us the importance of sacrificing to the divinity of the stomach, teaching us about them black eyed peas and them greens and that cornbread, making that magic and calling in prosperity, teaching us how to take everything that we are given and turn it into something magical and something delicious. We just give thanks. We 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 give thanks. Whoo, we give thanks. Yes, 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 yes. That energy is so high. Ooh, I can feel all of your ancestors just rejoicing and just being so happy for all of our lineages coming together right now. It is not a coincidence that we are on the earth together. It is not a coincidence that we are all here together right now. It is not a coincidence that we are all here, uplifting our lineages, praying together, reclaiming our ancestral wisdom, claiming our ancestral gifts. It is not a coincidence that we are doing this together. It is not a coincidence that you are here right now. Please know, we may be in different places physically, but as I always tell you, when you feel and hear my voice, I'm touching you. I'm touching your eardrums. I'm vibrating you, right? The music is vibrating you. The instruments are vibrating you. You are being touched. You are together. We are together in spirit and in truth. And we just give so much thanks. I'm so grateful for you all. And I just lift you up in the most love and the most light. I pray for all the healing. I pray for all of the blessings. I pray for all of the happiness. Sister Regina, good to see you. I just pray every good thing for all of you. Always. This is a moment. This is a moment. This is a moment. Our ancestors are so happy. They are so happy. They are so happy. They are so grateful to be here through us, to see us acknowledge them in the ways that we are able to see us sing and live and laugh and bring their wisdom forward and mix it and remix it in all the ways that we do. They are rejoicing. They are rejoicing. And I just need you to know that you don't have to do nothing fancy. You don't have to do nothing complicated. You ain't got to learn Yoruba. If you want to do that, that's cool, right? You don't have to do all of that. It doesn't take all of that. Do that if your spirit moves you to do that. But understand, all you got to do is eat some good food. All you got to do is close your eyes and hum. All you have to do is laugh. All you have to do is dance. All you have to do is give a hug. All you have to do is pick something from the earth. All you have to do, right? All you have to do is feed yourself well and say, thank you, ancestors, for cultivating these crops. Thank you, ancestors, for passing down these recipes. Thank you, ancestors, for all that you do, for maintaining the cleanliness of this water that now we, other folks are seeking to dirty up, but they maintained it and they understood the importance of it. All you need to do is take some of that cool water and touch your head and pour a little bit on the ground and say, thank you. That's all you need to do. That's the most important thing that you can do. That is the most important thing that you can do before anything else. Understand. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for the spirit that runs through me. I'm grateful for being a conduit of energy for all of us. I feel it all. And it's just, it's so powerful and beautiful. And I just want you to know what a beautiful expression of ancestral energy you are, and how you are meant to take it and remix it and mix it and do it different, and to keep a little bit the same and add something to it and make it your own, and just enjoy this life, right? Joy. All you have to do is be joyful, because that is so much a part of our ancestral energy. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to make jokes. We're going to sing. We're going to dance regardless, regardless of whatever else is going on. We're going to laugh, and we're going to have a good time, and we're going to feel one another. Ashe, ashe. And there's nothing that has ever happened to us that has ever been able to take that away, and they ain't gonna start now. Ashe, 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 ashe. Whew. Now that we have called out to the heavens, it's time to go within for just a few moments, to go into that space where only we and spirit reside, where we are able to feel and hear a message that is just for us, that doesn't come through anyone else's words, but that is just for us. And so I invite you to come with me for just a few moments, to gently close down your eyes, to begin breathing deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth, to allow your body to relax. Allowing all imagery to fade from your mind, growing fainter and paler until you are left with a brilliant white in your mind's eye. Hold that white for just a few moments as you feel a wave of relaxation roll down your body, from your head, down your neck, down your shoulders, down your arms, down your torso, down your hips, into your legs, into your feet. You relax and release all tension. You feel a wave of energy, empowered ashe, rush up your body, up your legs, up past your hips, up your torso, out your arms, to the tips of your fingers, back up into your head. You are energized and empowered. We bring our attention to our outward breath as we prepare to release all of that which no longer serves us in this moment. We breathe out frustration. We breathe out anxiety. We breathe out worry. We breathe out loneliness. We breathe out pain. We breathe out shame. You know what you stand in need of releasing in this moment. Breathe it out. State it. I breathe out. Let it go. And now that we have made some room within ourselves, we allow our faces to smile. We activate our cheeks, chins, and foreheads as we breathe in. Ire Bogbo. All blessings. We breathe in peace. Yes. We breathe in joy. Yes. We breathe in discernment. Yes. We breathe in energy. Yes. We breathe in power. Yes. We breathe in prosperity. Yes. All good things. Everything that we need is contained in our next breath. We breathe it in right now. All blessings. Adúpẹ́ o. Adúpẹ́ Egungun. Àwọn ìyá àti bàbá báwa ṣe. Bàbá o, bàbá o. Hey, hey. Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, oh. Hey, hey. Baba, oh, Baba, oh. Hey, hey. Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, oh. Hey, hey. Egun de. Ajuba Timbole Egunde Ajuba Timbole. Egunde Ajuba Timbole Egunde Ajuba Timbole o. Egun Ajuba Timole Egunde Ajuba Timboleo. Let us take 3 more deep cleansing breaths in through our mouths and out, in through our noses and out through our mouths, beginning with 1. 2. 3. As we release that 3rd breath, let us begin to reawaken our bodies. Wiggle your toes. Rotate your ankles. Straighten and bend your knees. Lean forward and back. Let your shoulders roll in gentle circles, forward and back. Let your head fall gently from side to side. Move your body however feels good to you in this moment. And finally, the eyes, precious windows to the soul, gently open them and rejoin the space. Hashiwo, Adubai, Adubai, Adubai. To iba eshu, Adubai, Adubai, Adubai. Yes, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I pray that this journey was as beautiful for you as it was for me. Remember to feed yourself well. Feed yourself with good foods. Feed yourself with good spiritual energy. Feed yourself with good people. Feed yourself with laughter. Feed yourself with joy. May all goodness be with you always, and may your ancestors continue to walk with you and never sleep a forgetful sleep as long as you are here. Ashe, ashe, ashe. If this is your first time with the family, we pray that it will not be your last. Please do visit us at asheire.com to get some more of this medicine that we have for you over there. You can get my ebook, Learn the Prayer That We Say Each Week for yourself. You can access Easy Juju on the blog, get teas, and more in the shop. My anointing oils are back in the shop, and my white baths will soon be back there as well. So please do go on ahead and take a visit. Oh, y'all are so blessed. I'm so glad that this was what you needed. It's what I needed too. And so we just give thanks. We give thanks. Hi, Kimberly. Good to see you. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. If you have felt blessed by your experience today, you are lovingly invited, as always, to participate in the ministry of giving, which you can do right here on YouTube using the super stickers. You can also do so via Cashapp, $Funlayo, Venmo at Ashe Ire, and use the email address funlayo at asheire.com for PayPal and Zelle. I am so thankful. We are thankful for each and every cent that you sow into the ministry, and we pray that it multiplies a million times and returns to your pocket. And just remember, as always, that the most important thing you have, the most valuable thing that you have, is not your money, but it is your time, your energy, and your attention. And so I pray that you always spend those precious non-renewable currencies in places and with people who lift you up, in places and with people who feed your spirit well, in places and with people who just bring joy to you and who help to uplift you in every way, who remind you of all of the ancestral gifts that you are a demonstration of. Ashe, 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 Ashe. You are all so welcome. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Meet the saints. Thank you so much for your gift. Thank you to all of you who are giving on various platforms. We are grateful, 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 grateful. We look forward to being together again tomorrow morning, bright and early, 8 a.m. for our weekly recap, as well as a little something extra. So if you are not already connected to me, please do go ahead and grab the Clubhouse app. Follow me at Iya Funlayo, and we will be together tomorrow and every Monday morning at 8 a.m. And you know, my favorite part of Mondays is getting to hear from you. So please do raise your hand and say a little something, give a greeting to the family, whatever it is that you are moved to do and say in your spirit. I always love to hear from you. We have Communiversity kicking off on Tuesday. If you have not already registered, we have got Africana Religion and Film, which will start on Tuesday, and Ede Yoruba Language 101, which will start on Wednesday, as well as our student circle, the Akeko Circle, which is always available for you. You can register for any of those classes at learn.asheire.com. Head on over there, and I look forward to seeing those of you who are already registered in the classroom as well. Go on and save the date for the 6th annual Black Spirit Solstice Summit coming up Saturday, December 16th. I will be revealing the lineup soon and opening registration soon. You do not want to miss it. If you've been there, you already know. If you don't know, you got to come find out. Be with us in the family for a full day of all the Juju Black folk do from the comfort of your own home. We will have a marketplace. We will have interactive workshops. We will have prayer. We will light our solstice candle together. We will do all the things that we do. And we just look forward to having all of you with us. Thank you, Jessica, for your gift. Thank you, Laura. Thank you for your gift. And thank you all so much for your love. Thank you so much for all of the goodness that you sow back into me. I am just so grateful to each of you. And you know that I want you to go on ahead and be great. I want you to go on ahead and have a beautiful rest of your Sunday. Orlando, good to see you. You know how we close it out. Come on and sing it with me. Ashe, 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 Ire on the east side, Ashe to the west now, Ashe north and south now, Ashe, Ashe, Ire. I do pray, family. Oh, Dabo,